Welcome to your astrological transit forecast report. This is the Peace Dealer, and I hope you gain the utmost of quality from this report. We are going to be looking into Scorpio season. And relative to this fourth house chapter, you are experiencing what that is going to, with this energy of, Capricorn in your fourth, going to bless you with and bring you. Okay, it's definitely important to establish and illustrate much of the importance concerning how realistically you have really grounded much of this powerful ancestral energy, as Saturn and Jupiter and Pluto this year in your fourth house have done a whole lot to really establish very important methods and channels for grounding greater independent power. Of course, respective to the cycles you've had, Pluto is now trine your Pluto. Saturn is getting ready to return in Aries. And Jupiter is now about almost a quincunx away from this energy. So this fourth house energy with Jupiter could denote moves around this period. But because, of course, we're in the second house, this is going to be manifesting in Scorpio Scorpio season, pure value relative to the foundation this pure value is being instilled in. As this Capricorn energy is not only having you awaken greater ancestral meaning and power, that will transform how comfortable you are, connecting with your family and people close to you, but will also illustrate a very important level and dynamic of power that will really go into how much deeper you apply understanding of individuals' characters through such energy as well, which once again is important because we're going to see Neptune harnessed here. If we actually look at these dates during the 21st of November, we're going to see Mars come out of its retrograde. We're going to see the Sun come into the end of Scorpio with Mercury. That's going to be in the middle of Scorpio as the Capricorn energies reach the end of Capricorn, which is near the end of your fourth house. We know that during the full moon on the 31st, we're going to have the moon on Uranus right opposite the sun, which for you is going to trigger accordingly a lot of your eighth house and progressed Mars energy with your progressed moon, which is also going to really give you a deeper understanding of how more to personify this deeper value you're fleshing into existence. We know that now coming into the new moon, that's going to be had on the 14th. This is going to be on Neptune, next to Neptune in your chart, making you deeper aware of how to translate much of this transcendent value to Neptune, which is now in your sixth, harnessing this quality of your wisdom and converting it into very divine and genius ways to really take that wisdom and make it a part of your lifestyle. And so the new moon is definitely having you start a new cycle relative to this grounded understanding of your reality in the fourth house of what you can manifest and what you're ready to contribute concerning this. Uranus is transiting your eighth house. And so this is having the unconventional dynamic of how you deal with others, evidenced through the physiological analysis of people's body language and how that with your Scorpio energy discerns trustworthiness and whether they are worthy of the wisdom and value that you can exchange. Uranus in 8th, unlike many other people, is trining, other than those born in the 60s, is trining Uranus in your chart. And so this is definitely going to go a long way concerning your ability to really automate physiological functions that correlate with the psychoanalysis going into the focal point of Aries, where Chiron is, having you deliberately trigger those who refuse to maintain integrity in the authenticity of their character. Even if indirectly, this is meant to, of course, maintain the karmic responsibility you hold towards others, as this will now progress into the integrity of the authenticity of the behaviors of people's characters. That goes into you knowledgeably pointing this out and in ways that this could be changed. Most importantly, we are going to see during Scorpio season where you are fleshing in deeper wisdom of your value and what you have relative to this unlocking and deeper understanding of your ancestry and family. Mars going direct in your 7th. So now the reevaluative function of how assertively and directly you G-check people is representative of a switch that is flipped. And you just really not holding back at all. Not like you did before, but if you did, you're going to hold back even less now. And this is going to now, based on your awareness of how you're manifesting deeper wisdom relative to what other people are sharing with you and what you can share back with them, how you can be more assertive expressing your authentic individual desire, and to really take cooperative action individually with others. Of course, the cooperative in the 7th, because it's so close to your North Node, really having you highlight actions that open up your destiny and fulfill your karma as well, which has everything to do with being responsible for how you hold space for others to be authentic in your presence and not fake. This definitely is also highlighting the North Node's transit in your 9th, revealing the ascended level of truth to almost have you teach this to others, as this will also highlight newer models and methods to live your life and to almost create a religion of some sorts that will definitely illustrate very magically how you take the resources of your own amazing attitude to really lend towards this greater realization of how magically you can assert the presence of your philosophy accordingly so as well. Much of how this will conclude on itself will be completed Sagittarius season now, when we see the full picture since June of 2020 made complete with the eclipse. This will really reveal through relationships with others where people's minds are at. And this will kind of highlight more what you need to kind of bring into the table to balance out accordingly what needs to be balanced. So, Scorpio season is definitely going to bring transformation for a lot of people. We want to examine the Uranian opposition that's going to challenge the value that you have and make sure you take your power back by continuing to psychologically expose or reveal people's motives as they approach you to really take part of the wisdom that you're continuing to manifest. Highly valuable as well. Other than that, you stay blessed as always, and until next time, peace out.